Welcome to Too Fond of Books. My name is Janelle, and this is kind of the follow-up video to one that I did recently, the top 10 best average rated books on Goodreads. I thought it made sense to do one about my top 10 lowest average rated books on Goodreads, because I find that interesting as well. So I went to Goodreads, I went to my books, the ones that I've read, and I clicked on the average rated column, and you can bring up the lowest first. And so I love to compare what the average rating is on Goodreads to how I rated a book. I always find that interesting. So let's just dive straight into this. I'm going to go from 10 to 1 on this list so that you find out last what is my lowest average rated book on Goodreads. So number 10 on this list is Elegy in a Country Graveyard. This one has an average of 3 on Goodreads, and I gave it a 3. So we're right on the mark there. I vaguely remember that mystery. I read it a long time ago. It was okay. It was fine. I liked it. That one only has 10 ratings on Goodreads. Not very many. Number 9 on the list is East Coast Murders. This is a true crime book about murders along the East Coast. I can't remember if it's just in Canada or if it's the States as well. And again, that one was fine. It has an average rating on Goodreads of 2.86. I gave it a 3. I thought it was entertaining. And that one only has 14 ratings on Goodreads. Number 8 is Cruel is the Night. This is a mystery, kind of a traditional locked room style mystery that's set in London, but the author is from Finland and it has been translated from the Finnish. I had really high hopes for that one. It sounded really good. The Goodreads average rating for that is 2.83, and I gave it a 3 myself. I was slightly disappointed. I was hoping that it was going to be better than it was. It was fine, but yeah, I was hoping for a little bit better. That one has 358 ratings on Goodreads. Number 7 on my list is Pleasures of Men. This one I honestly don't remember reading at all. It's a historical mystery. It has an average rating of 2.8 on Goodreads. I gave it a 3, and it only has 1,585 ratings altogether. Number 6 is the Mayfair Mystery. This is a golden age book, so I can't remember when it was written, but it was written, in the 20s or the 30s or something like that. It has an average rating of 2.8, and I gave it a 2, so that's one I didn't really like very much. It only has 70 ratings too on Goodreads. Okay, number 5 on the list is Death in Wessex. This is by the same author as Elegy in a Country Graveyard. It has an average Goodreads rating of 2.76, and I gave it a 2. Yeah, I guess I wasn't a big fan of that one. It only has 17 ratings on Goodreads. Number 4 on the list is Murder in Timberlane. I didn't realize that I've read this before. It was in my cart, and I want to read it soon. It was written, I believe, in the 90s in kind of that classic style of English detective stories. So I'm kind of surprised by my rating here. It's got an average Goodreads rating of 2.67, and I have it as a 3. Now, here's where the Goodreads ratings kind of they're not always super accurate. So when I first went on to Goodreads, when I first joined Goodreads, I went through and I clicked all the books that I had read, and at the time either you had to, or I thought you had to, rate all the books, and a lot of them I couldn't remember, so I just gave them a 3. So it wasn't an accurate rating. It was just I figured if I read it, I probably liked it, and I gave it a 3. Because if I don't like a book, I don't finish it. So there's a whole bunch of books that are rated 3 for me on Goodreads that's not super accurate. So this could be one of those. I'm not entirely sure. This one only has 3 ratings on Goodreads. Number 3 on this list is The Russian Crucifix. This is a historical mystery. It has a Goodreads rating of 2.5, and I've given it a rating of 3. And again, this could be my non-accurate. I couldn't remember, so I gave it a 3 rating. And that one only has 2 ratings, so mine is one of them. So the other person who read this book didn't like it very much. My guess is that they gave it 2 stars. Okay, and then second on this list is The High Terrace. This is a gothic fiction. Every once in a while, I really do enjoy gothic fictions, but maybe not this one so much. This one has an average rating on Goodreads of 2.25. I gave it a 2, and there are only 8 ratings on Goodreads. And then my number 1 lowest average rated book on Goodreads is The Virgin on the Rocks. This one only has an average rating of 2 on Goodreads. I gave it a 3. And I remember I actually kind of liked that book. I thought it was fun. It was about an art heist. I thought it was funny. It had pretty good characters. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I gave it a 3. If I go back in and read it again, I can easily see myself bumping it to maybe like a 3.5, even maybe a 4. But I'm surprised by that. But again, that one only has 3 ratings on Goodreads. So there you have it. Those are my top 10 lowest average rated books on Goodreads. Let's chat in the comment section down below. Have you read any of these books? And is your rating anywhere close to the average Goodreads rating? I always find that interesting when they're very different. So let's chat about ratings in the comment section down below. And I will see you for another video soon. Bye.